Hello there everybody, this is Gwenno Dafydd from the Alternative BBC. Yes, the bathroom broadcasting coach is broadcasting and coaching once again from her bathroom. Today is the 18th of April, it's session 27 and we're going to be looking at some ways to deal with anger. Yesterday we looked at anger. We looked at the causes of anger, why we become angry and what's behind it. Well, when you can see anger or rage, it can be very scary and it's a huge amount of energy present. And I spoke about the pressure cooker releasing this energy in manageable chunks and also about the male-female difference. It's somehow more acceptable in society for men to be angry. Women are not sort of allowed to be angry. We're called hysterical, unstable, crazy, hormonal. You get the picture? So what can we do with all this energy? I have to say I have felt really angry today, not just about the issues with COVID, which are making us all angry, the fact that frontline workers are not getting the support that they should be, the PPE, etc., etc. No, I got really personally angry today because I had to try and sort out my website, which is not allowing people to get into it. And I personally hate technology more than anything in this world. So I was really fit to burst and I could feel it building up inside me, really this red hot anger. And I just thought, I'm going to burst if I'm not careful. So for me, what I do when I start feeling angry, I usually put on my trainers, get out and go for a run or something physical, whatever I am able to do in that particular time. So as I said, it's energy, really. It is energy that is within the body. So what can we do with this energy? Well, the best way is to find a physical outlet for those who can. That is walking or cycling or running, gardening. Cooking is another one that a lot of people seem to be doing a lot of at the moment. Beating eggs, kneading dough, kneading pastry, sewing, caps and gowns for the NHS. You can get rid of your excess energy in a vocal fashion by ranting, by venting, by screaming, by shouting and singing loudly, preferably in a place where you can't be heard. Another method is writing. Keep a diary, writing about how you feel. Identify the why. Can you do anything about it? Then if you can, for example, write a letter to your MP, sign a petition, whatever, or write a letter about the injustices and burn it, get it out of your system. Now, as I said, I find that my way of getting rid of energy like that is in a physical manner, and you may have a foam baseball bat around the house that could be very, very useful, banging away at a doorknob or whatever. When my dad died, I went up to the top of the nearest mountain and I whacked the hell out of a manky bit of gorse with his walking stick because I was angry, because he had died, because he'd left me and gone away. Of course, it's very stupid and very unreasonable of me to think so, but when people do die before their time, or even if it is their time, there's a lot of anger involved. So I found that to be incredibly therapeutic. Everybody has a different way. Find a way to deal with your own anger and do not turn it inwards because that's where it's going to make the most damage. Now, I spoke earlier about what's in your control and what isn't in your control. So tomorrow I'm going to be looking at those things that we are able to control and then what can we do with the things that we can't control. Most of the time, we just have to let them go. Because if we can't control them, they're out of our control. They are going to do us a lot of harm if we dwell on them and try and make changes which are impossible. So there is some information on my website about anger. There's a guy really ranting on in a car in New York about the inequalities and the terrible things that are happening there in that COVID situation. So if you want to have a look at how to raise your blood pressure and not how to deal with anger in a positive way, then go and have a look there. So again, if you want to become a personal client, please do. The bank's getting a bit bare at the moment. Do get in touch with me through my website or get in touch with me on Facebook or Twitter or whatever. Okay, have a good Saturday watch some nice films, relax with a glass of wine. Don't go out unless you have to, okay? Hwyl!